On the record in the County Court at Law Number 2, Jefferson County, Texas, announcement docket set for 9 a.m. on the day's date of May 21st of 2021. My name is Judge Terrence L. Holmes presiding. The first case that we're going to call is cause number 323-662. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Shaw.
Okay, I'll have to text it to you. The court is going on right now.
Mr. Cobb, please put the mic on mute.
Yes, sir.
No, not you, Mr. Kemper.
Oh.
Mr. Cobb, would you please put your mic on mute?
Sorry, Your Honor. It's supposed to be on mute.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're on the record in cause number 323-662. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Sean Orlando Kemper. We have Mr. Kemper appearing via Zoom. Mr. Kemper, how are you doing?
I'm great. Your
Okay.
Honor. Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Kemper, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Todd Overstreet. Attorney Overstreet is appearing in person. Attorney Overstreet, how are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. Mr. Overstreet, do you have an announcement that you would like to make in Mr. Kemper's case?
Yes, sir. Judge, we had, our prosecutor is Ashley Ramos. I'm assuming she's still in court, in this court?
Well,
No?
her last day was yesterday.
Oh, dear. Okay.
I'm taking over her cases for now, Judge. I'm sure you know that.
Okay. So we have Miss Julie Maxey is the,
Miss Maxey, okay.
yeah.
All right, well, and we got denied. And Ashley had made us an offer to reduce the charge to a DWI first and do a probation. But she had kept open the door of a possible obstruction of a highway because of the information in the pretrial diversion packet, as well as Mr. Kemper's role and status as a pastor in his church. And when we last spoke, she wanted more information about the church that he was a pastor in.
Let me do this here. Mr. Overstreet, do you need some time to talk to Miss Maxey? Because
that would
what
be
we can
okay.
do is we can just give you some time. We can hold up on this case. We'll give you some time. She's in her office
Okay.
on the third floor, and you can go and talk to her and negotiate and
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
would be great. And then my goal would be to then, if we can work it out, set it for a police so Mr.
That's
Kemper
fine.
could physically be here and we could get
Okay.
it wrapped up.
Okay. So we'll call your case back up. So we'll just hold on it for right now.
Okay. And just head up to the,
Yes, District Attorney's Office.
okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this here. Dustin Galmore is not here. Woodside, Tom Burbank is not. Okay. Okay. We're gonna go to the court's motion to revoke probation docket. It's also set at 9 a.m. Case we're going to call is cause number 321150. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Estella and Flores. We have Ms. Swartz, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Kemper, would you put your mic on mute?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now Ms. Flores is appearing via Zoom. And this is cause number 321150. Ms. Suarez, how are you doing?
I'm okay, sir.
Okay, now Ms. Suarez, your case is set on the court's motion to revoke probation docket. Ms. Suarez, have you appeared in court before on your motion to revoke?
No, sir, not yet. I had a positive COVID test.
Oh, okay. Now, Ms. Suarez, let me do this here. Before you go any further, what we're going to, okay. what we normally do is arrange read your the motion, let you know what the motion entails, and then we have you to fill out a form that is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendant Without an Attorney. Because you are not present in court, we can't do that. But let me do this right quick. I'm gonna read you the motion to revoke probation. All right. Now, Ms. Suarez, I have before me a motion to revoke probation. And this motion alleges that on February 27th of 2020, that you were found guilty and you was found guilty for the offense of driving while intoxicated, and your punishment was assessed at 180 days confinement in the Jefferson County Jail, $500 fine plus court call, and your confinement was probated for a period of 1 year. And on January 26th of 2021, the state filed a motion to revoke your probation. In this motion, there are 6 allegations. Now, Ms. Suarez, if your probation is revoked, you can be sentenced to jail, to the county jail for up to 180 days. Now, as a defendant in a criminal case, you have 3 options. Number 1, you may hire an attorney. Number 2, if you do not have enough money to hire an attorney, you may request an attorney be appointed to represent you. Or number 3, you may represent yourself. If you want an attorney to represent you and have enough money to hire an attorney, the case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you want an attorney and do not have the money to hire one, you will need to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. You may not speak to the prosecutor about your case unless you sign a written waiver of your right to be represented by an attorney. Be aware that there are dangers to self-representation. Waiving your right to an attorney and representing yourself may result in a worse outcome for you and your case, including the loss of significant legal rights and opportunities relating to military service, possession of a firearm, housing and public benefits, child custody, immigration status for non-citizens, and employment. If you choose to proceed without an attorney, you may change your mind at any time and may request counsel from the court. Now, you'll have the following choices. If you want to reset this case to hire an attorney, your case will be reset to give you time to do so. If you've already hired an attorney, please tell the court the name of that attorney. And if that attorney has filed a letter of representation, that attorney will be contacted and given the notice of reset. If you want to apply for a court-appointed counsel, you would have to fill out a financial questionnaire so that the proper person can determine whether or not to appoint an attorney to represent you. If you've already been a court-appointed attorney, then you will inform the court the name of that attorney, and that attorney will be contacted. Or if you want to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself, you would have to fill out a waiver of counsel for purposes of entering a guilty plea or proceeding to trial. And the documents that you have to sign, we have those documents in court. And we do know that you're unable to be here because of your medical condition. And so therefore, this case will have to be reset to give you time to do so. But in the meantime, you can think about what you want to do in terms of whether you want to hire an attorney, whether you want to apply for a court-appointed attorney, or whether or not you want to represent yourself. And so just stay there. Our court coordinator is going to give you a reset. Just hold on.
Yes, sir.
How long of a reset?
We're gonna give a standard 30-day reset.
30 days.
It's gonna be July the 9th.
Okay, now, let's see, Ms. Juarez, your case is reset to July 9th. You're not in court. We normally, if you're in court, we usually give you your reset here in court. So you're gonna have to note that on your calendar. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your case is reset to July 9th at 9 a.m. And it will be on the court's motion to revoke probation docket. And we hope that you have a speedy recovery. And this will conclude your case. You are excused and you
Thank you,
have
sir.
a blessed day.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, we're on the record. Mr. Bailey, could you go get Mr. Carrington Scott? Kemper just went off. Okay, we're on the record in two cases. The first case is cause number 328496. The second case is cause number 328712. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Carrington Cyrus Scott. Is that your full name? Okay, Mr. Scott, how are you doing? Okay, Mr. Scott, you are represented by attorney Bruce Cobb. Mr. Cobb is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Cobb, you can take your mic off of mute and put your video on. Okay. Mr. Cobb, can you hear me?
Yes, I was trying to get the thing off of it and it wasn't working and we finally got it off mute. So I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, now, Mr. Cobb, Mr. Scott's cases was set on the court's announcement docket. There were two warrants. Well, there was a warrant that was issued. Were they out of felony court?
They're out of a the JP issued them, but they're for felony charges, so I don't.
Okay. Okay, so it's a felony charge.
It's
So,
just one warrant, yes, sir.
okay, so it's here's a warrant out of for a felony case. And so, looks like that felony is set for June 14th of 2021, according to this docket sheet. You're in Judge West Court, 252nd?
No, yesterday we talked to the DA that's in charge of the jail, case, and Jean Blankenship, she's dropping the charge. She's dropping
Okay,
the charge.
well, I'm just saying, I'm just looking here on this, look like you have case out of Judge Raquel West, the 252nd District Court. And that court date that's on this docket is June 14th of 2021. Now, Mr. Cobb,
Yes, Your Honor.
your client has been taken into custody on that, no, hold on, let me back up. I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, he has a felony warrant. He does
Have a
not,
court date. It's an unindicted felony.
okay, he does not have a court date. I was looking at the wrong one. And so, what we're gonna do, he's been taken into custody and, for an unindicted felony. And so, at this point, his case will, get reset.
To July the 9th.
Okay, Mr. Cobb is your attorney. He's not, he present. So you have an attorney, Mr. Cobb.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm just, your client is just present in court. I was informing him that, you are representing him and,
Yes, on the misdemeanors.
right.
You know,
right.
there is a problem. We have a charge called attempted burglary of a building, and that originally was going to be a felony, and then they filed it as a misdemeanor. Now, I'm not sure about what this new felony is.
Well,
but,
they're saying it's unindicted, so we don't, I mean, I don't know what it is either. It's not on
yeah.
my,
Yes, so that kind of changes things.
okay, okay. So what he's been taken into custody. His case will be, well, I guess once he get out of, if he gets out on bond, then they'll give him an arraignment date.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And then we'll have a date to he got warrants on an unindicted felony case. Miss Smith.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, I didn't, okay. Miss Smith, could we,
Please say that deep. The pants fail.
oh,
She been looking at me the whole time.
what? Oh, sir, just settle down. Just settle down.
They slid down. Yeah, I pulled down.
Okay, well, okay, just control yourself, okay?
I'm good. Can I say something?
Well, no, if you have anything to say, you can, you need to first speak to your attorney. Anything that you have a right against self-incrimination, anything that you say can and will be used against you in the court of law.
So what?
Okay, could you understand that? Or just hold on. So, Ms. Smith, let's just, give him a date. We'll kind of keep track.
July 9th.
Okay, it's gonna be reset to July 9th. And Ms. Cobb, Mr. Cobb,
Yes, Your Honor.
your reset will be sent to you. Mr. Scott, please follow the bailiff. This will conclude your case. You have a blessed day.
Okay.
She was on Zoom. Mr. Cobb.
Yes, Your Honor. I've got one more case.
Yeah, Kiara Guidry, first she appeared in person in court, and then she informed the bailiff that you told her that she could appear on Zoom, and then she appeared on Zoom for a couple of minutes, and then eventually she dropped off of Zoom. You may want to try to contact her back, see if she can get back on Zoom so we can handle this case as well.
Right. All I was going to do is try to get a reset. It most likely will be a plea, but we're going to have, I just want to give her time to get her stuff in order before we
Okay,
plead.
but just try to make contact with her to get her back on Zoom.
Yes, sir, I will.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
And Mr. Overstreet, for some reason, Kemper,
Did it drop him?
he dropped himself. He just, I don't know, you might want to contact him too.
Yeah, yes, sir. I told him, I think he thinks I'm mad because I told him to take his hat off because I didn't want to wear his hat on Zoom.
Oh. Okay,
Let me text him.
okay,
So I have strict rules in my law office. about Zoom.
okay. Let's see, we got Mr. Law. Could we get, do we? We're on the record in 325-8004, cause number 328-638. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Jason Dominique Fernandez. Mr. Kemper, would you please put your mic on mute? Mr. Fernandez, is your full name Jason Dominique Fernandez?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Fernandez? Yep, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Fernandez, you're represented here by James Paget. Mr. Paget, how you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good seeing you.
Good morning. Mr. Paget, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Fernandez cases?
Yes, Your Honor. We have a felony set in the 252nd District Court on the 1st.
I
of
see that,
June, Your Honor.
June 1st.
I have received all the discovery. I need no further discovery on the misdemeanor case. Either one of them, actually. I've received discovery on both. I'm waiting on a little bit of discovery on the felony case, which I think I'm going to have before the 6th. So I think that we're going to get an outcome on these two cases on the 1st.
You want to reset to June 1st?
At least that date, to give me
Okay.
an opportunity to
Okay.
give Mr. Nichols in the 252nd District.
Okay, Ms. Smith?
Do you
Would
want it after? I can do it to July 9th, or I can set it with the felony.
It might be safe, Mel, to put it on that later date,
Okay,
just to give me an opportunity. I'll do everything I can to work it out on the 1st, but
okay,
just in case it doesn't, let's,
You know,
okay.
you can always call me and change it.
absolutely. If we can take care of it, we'll just take care of it on the 1st, but let's. be-
Absolutely. I'll leave it on the 9th and you can advise me later.
Thank you, Ms. Smith.
Okay, case will be reset to July 9th. You can get your reset.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Fernandez, once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And I think this is your only
It
case.
is, Your
Okay.
Honor. May I be excused?
Yeah, you may be excused. You have a
Thank you.
blessed day as well.
If you could step outside, I'll be right out. Okay.
We're back on the record in cause number 323-662. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Sean Orlando Kemper. We have Mr. Kemper is appearing via Zoom. His attorney, Mr. Todd Overstreet, is appearing in person. Now, Mr. Overstreet, you'd like to make an announcement in Mr. Kemper's case?
Yes, Judge. After speaking with the prosecutor, she would like a little additional time to review some information since she's just coming on. So
Okay.
we're just gonna ask for one more reset.
How much time do you need?
Probably just a couple of weeks. We were hoping to come back on June 4th, if that's a good date for the court.
Oh, Mel. June 4th, is that a good date?
Judge, I am checking. You said June 1st?
4th.
4th. Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, so Sean Kemper, clause number 323662, case is gonna be reset to June 4th, 2021 at 9 a.m. Mr. Overstreet, you can go into the back office to the court coordinator's office,
Yes,
get
sir.
your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you, Judge. Have a great weekend.
All right, same to you. Now, Mr. Kemper, this will conclude your case. You're free to go and you have a blessed day as well.
You too, Judge. Have a blessed day.
Okay. Okay, we're on the record in cause number 327552. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Kiara Guidry. We have Ms. Guidry appearing via Zoom. Ms. Guidry's attorney, Mr. Bruce Cobb, is also appearing via Zoom. Ms. Guidry, how are you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Cobb, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Ms. Guidry's case?
Your Honor, we just want to go ahead and reset this later for a plea. And I need to get an offer from the DA, and I don't have an offer on her case yet. So
Okay.
that's pretty much it. I think I've got all the discovery.
Would 30 days, the standard reset be sufficient?
Yes, Your Honor, that would be fine.
Okay, we're gonna,
Mr. Cobb, that's gonna be on 7/9. I'm gonna need you to docket your calendar. I'm unable to fax you anything. It's keep coming back.
Oh, the fax machine? Can you send it by email?
No, sir, I'm not able to do that right now.
Okay,
Can you docket your calendar? It's gonna
Yes,
be
I
both
will.
your cases on July 9th. Thank you.
July 9th. Yeah, I
Yes,
will.
sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
okay, so this case will be reset to July 9th, 2021. Ms. Kiara Guidry, stay in contact
Yes,
with
sir.
your case has been reset to July 9th, 2021, at 9 a.m. You are excused, and you have a blessed day. And
You
Mr.
too.
All right, thank you. Now, Mr. Cobb.
Yes, Your
this
Honor.
will conclude your cases and you're excused, and you have a blessed day as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay. Oh, is Lamika West here?
Yes, sir, that's her.
Okay. Ms. West, would you come forward? We're on the record in cause number 315884. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Lamika Lachey West. We have Ms. West appearing in person. How are you doing, Ms. West? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Ms. West, your attorney is Mr. Todd LeBlanc. Mr. Todd LeBlanc is appearing via Zoom. Mr. LeBlanc, how are you doing?
Good, Judge. Thanks for asking.
Oh, that's good. Now, this case is on the court's motion to revoke probation docket. I see here that Ms. West was $50. Ms. Toulier, you have anything to report on whether or not Ms. West has been meeting her payment obligations?
Ms. West has made payment.
Okay.
Still, the balance is the 247.
It's down to 247? Okay, now, Mr. LeBlanc, did you hear that?
I did not, Judge.
Won't you come up a little closer? The mic is right here. It's right here, on here. Just, you can go ahead and repeat it.
Ms. West has made payments towards her probation fees. She currently is in arrears just $247. The recommendation from the probation department is to put her up for a case.
Okay. The case review in 30 days. Mr. LeBlanc, you have anything that you'd like to say?
I didn't hear everything she said. That sounded like she said she made a payment.
Yeah, she made a payment and I think her balance is what?
247.
It's her balance that's left is $247. And the probation department want to put the case up for a review in 30 days.
Okay, I would like to ask Ms. West if she can meet that obligation in 30 days.
I was supposed to have a baby today, but my baby ain't
Oh, wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
hopefully I can make it.
Oh, wow. Well,
Okay,
let me do
Judge,
this.
we're unable to hear anything
Okay.
didn't hear it.
probation officer or the defendant saying.
Okay. Well, what she said is she was supposed to deliver her baby today,
Yes.
but her baby's acting stubborn. And she
Okay.
said she'll try, but I think in view of that, we may have to reset her case maybe 90 days because she may be delivering pretty soon. And then there's a period where, she has to recover and stuff. So I think it may be best to at least reset the case 90 days. Now, if she makes her payment, pay her balance in the between the 90 days, I guess I can ask the probation office, what will be the probation office position? If she makes a pay, I'm gonna reset the case 90 days. If she make a payment within the 90 days.
And I would have to discuss this with her officer. But
Okay.
If she makes her within 90 days, we can send over the paperwork to you to make sure you're aware.
Okay. So what we're gonna do,
Well,
and
I didn't hear a response.
okay, so what she said is if she makes her payment within the 90 days, they still have to review the case and then they'll send the paperwork over to the court showing that she made her payment. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now
I'm
state.
just,
Oh, okay.
I'm just curious what the review would be if that's the last requirement that she has. I mean, why can't they just dismiss this case?
Well, I don't, but only Mr. LeBlanc, the officer who is normally on the case is not present. We have another officer standing in today.
I see.
Yeah, so I don't think she can answer that. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Her reset's gonna be August the 20th.
okay, well, let me just, Ms. Max, do you have any objection to that?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, so we're gonna reset it to August the 20th of 2021. We'll give you your reset here in court, Ms. West. We hope that everything turns out fine with the delivering, of your child and with your health as well. Okay, and so just have a seat in the gallery. The case is gonna be reset to August the 20th. Once you get the reset, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. All right, and okay, Mr. LeBlanc, your reset will be sent to you.
Okay, Judge. Appreciate it.
You're free to go and you have a blessed day as well. And Ms. West, just stay in contact with your attorney.
Yes, sir.
You have a good weekend, Judge.
Okay. She can sit right in and
Sit right here?
she
Okay,
could-
yeah, just have a seat, no bring.
Okay, we're on the record in cause number 326852. Your case is styled as State of Texas versus Kendrick Edwards Banks. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Banks?
I'm right now.
I'm doing fine. Mr. Banks, okay, the last time you was here, you informed the court that you want to hire your, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Have you hired your attorney?
No, sir, that's what I was gonna say, for us to see if I can get a little more time.
How much more time do you need?
At least a little more.
Okay, cause number 32682. Set it for 30 days. Just hold on, Miss Melanie Smith.
July
It's gonna be July 9th. Just have a seat and she's going to come in here and give you your reset. Just have a seat, and then once you give you your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Well, let's, I was gonna wait for Melody to bring that reset. Mel. I'll wait for the,
I have to wait for it to print, Judge.
okay, no, I was just gonna, I got another guy to do. I'm gonna wait for you to do that one, and then once you finish that one, then we'll bring the other guy up. Unless you want me to do.
I'm finished. I just need to bring it in there. You can start on the other guy.
Okay, that's fine.
Who is it you're getting ready to call in?
Matthew Hall.
Okay.
Okay, we on the record in cause number 328590. The case is styled the State of Texas versus Matthew Weaver Hall. Hall,
Yes, sir.
is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Hall?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Now, Mr. Hall, you appeared in court March 23rd, 2021.
Yes, sir.
And at that time, you stated to the court that you wanted to hire your own attorney. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Have you hired that attorney?
No, sir. I haven't had opportunity to.
How much time do you need to hire your attorney?
Well, I was gonna request maybe a court appointed, see if I,
Okay,
eligible for that. because
Okay.
My
Look, what-
arm's injured. I'm not gonna be able to work. from
okay, what we need you to do, just give him that form, the tablet, and also the one with the, yeah, that one, and then the one with the financial questionnaire. And you could probably have a seat at that table
Yes, sir.
right there,
Like a choice here, sign and date. Okay, like a choice.
because the first choice you had, you stated you want to hire, so you're gonna have to change your choice.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Columns, total on each one. Okay. We'll see if that's applicable. All right, thank you.
okay. Okay, we have Mr. Galmore on. Okay, we're on the record in 3 cases, motion to revoke probation docket. First case is cause number 317528. The second case is cause number 317596. And the third case is cause number 317626. All 3 cases are styled the State of Texas versus Tyler Garrett Moore. We have Mr. Moore appearing via Zoom. Mr. Moore, how are you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor.
That's good. Now, Mr. Moore, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Dustin Galmore, and Mr. Galmore is also appearing via Zoom. Mr. Galmore, how are you doing?
I'm great, Judge. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Mr. Galmore, Mr. Moore's case is on the court motion to revoke probation docket. We have in court with us Ms. Toulier, who is with the probation office. Ms. Toulier, let me ask you this, well, before I ask Ms. Toulier this here. Mr. Galmore, have you appeared in court with Mr. Moore before on this motion to revoke?
You know, Judge, I'm really not 100% sure. I know that he's been at the rehab facility for quite a while now, and that started during Corona. I just don't remember if we made a physical appearance or not.
Okay. Okay. Now, Mr. Now, was he given the, his motion to revoke probation?
Oh, we've definitely gone over it before, Your Honor.
Okay, okay.
The issue here is that the new cases are arise out of Hardin County.
Oh.
They have not been resolved in any way. In fact, we're still working on discovery. And since the filing of these motions, he's gone to rehab, and now he works as an employee at the rehab facility. And so he's been inside that facility kind of on lockdown because of Corona for how long now, Tyler? Have you been at that facility total?
Total, including working there, 14 months.
Wow.
I was in treatment for 1 year.
Okay.
Now, let me do this here, Ms. Toulier. Now, we have Ms. Toulier, who is here. She is standing in for Ms. Ashley Barlow, who is the probation officer. Now, Ms. Toulier, what is the recommendation that the probation office have regarding Mr. Moore?
The recommendation is revocation.
Recommendation is revocation? Okay.
Yes.
Now, I know that we have Ms. Maxey, who is here representing the district attorney's office. I don't know, and this may have not been sure, but Ms. Maxey wasn't working here when the case was going on. And so what we may have to, Ms. Maxey, do you have any comments you'd like to make regarding these cases? Or do you want to get some time to talk to Mr. Galmore?
Judge, I would appreciate some time to talk to Mr. Galmore.
Okay. Okay. Now, Mr. Galmore, would you like to? Okay. What is your announcement on this case?
Well, Judge, we still don't really have any discovery on the new allegations, but I would like the opportunity to discuss this with Ms. Maxey, and so maybe we could come to some sort of resolution.
Okay. Now, you say he has some pending cases in Hardin County?
Yes, that's the basis of the motion to revoke probation.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, what about resetting it about 60 days?
That would be sufficient.
Okay. Just hold on for your court date.
It's going to be August the 20th.
Okay, your case is going to be reset August the 20th, 2021. Give you time to talk to the district attorney in this case, and to I guess check on your case that you have in the in Hardin County. Mr. Moore, stay in contact with your attorney. This will conclude your cases. Thanks for being here, and you have a blessed day. And Mr. Moore, I think this is your case. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Okay, so your reset will be sent to you. Your excuse, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you. You too.
Miss Maxey, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor.
Lawrence, I think did a plea on the tablet. Do you have that?
She doesn't have it yet.
Oh, she doesn't have it yet?
I need to talk to her
Okay.
about one little item.
Okay, Mr. Lawrence said he needs to talk to you about one item. So what you need, you have to go up to the district.
That's what I'll do, yeah.
We sending him up to the DA's office. He needs to talk to you about an issue.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Okay. And we're on the record in cause number 328590. And the case is styled the state of Texas versus Matthew Weaver Hall. Mr. Hall, I have before me a document that is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendant Without an Attorney. Mr. Hall, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials
Yes, sir.
and signature on this document?
Yes, sir.
Prior to signing and initialing this document, did you have an opportunity to read the document?
No, sir.
Okay, let me go ahead and let him read the document. And you can sit down
I
there.
had an opportunity, yes, sir.
Did you read the document?
No, sir.
Now, Mr. Hall, this document that I have before me titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendant Without an Attorney, you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And are these your initials and
Yes, sir.
signature on this document?
Yes, sir.
Now, did you have an opportunity to read this document?
Yes, sir.
And did you read the document?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
And you've initialed the line says, I want to apply for court-appointed counsel, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Hall, I also have before me a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigency. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in this document true? Well, did you read this document?
Yes, sir.
And did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And you responded to, you filled this document out, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Mr. Hall, based on, okay. Now, Mr. Hall, based on your affidavit of indigency, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And your attorney that's going to be appointed to you is Mr. Bruce Cobb. Okay, Mr. Hall, stand on the X right here, and you're gonna follow the directions of the clerk. He's gonna swear you in. He's gonna swear in first.
Raise your right hand. On this 21st day of May 2021, I have been advised of my rights to representation by counsel in connection with the charge to me. I certify that I am without means to employ counsel of my own choosing, and I hereby request the court to appoint counsel for me. Okay.
That's my old.
Is your old?
Yes, I'm living on, Fort Worth, Texas. 711 Ridgewood Ave.
Who was that?
Yes, ma'am. Fort Naples. 77651.
77651.
Yes, ma'am.
711 Ridgewood Avenue. Did you say apartment number?
66.
What's your phone number?
409 679 9957.
I'll start.
Hello.
Okay.
Sit your first row. Stand right there.
Okay. We're on the record In cause number 322758, the case is styled the state of Texas versus Trish Jennings. Is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how you doing, Ms. Jennings?
Hello, I'm fine.
Okay, Ms. Jennings, the last time you were here, you was to hire an attorney. Have you hired an attorney?
Yes, I have a court appointed earlier.
Oh, that was in another court. So,
I thought that he was supposed to be covering the whole thing.
each court has, different, that's a felony, this is a misdemeanor.
Oh, well, since I spoke to him on, Tuesday, and he was mentioning my misdemeanor case, so I figured that he was gonna be covering this one.
No? Now, do you want to apply for a court appointed attorney?
Yes.
Okay, so she's gonna have to, change her, she's gonna need this here again.
Because I'm sorry, I thought that he was.
And then she's gonna need the, financial, questionnaire. Okay, just have a seat. Okay, we're back on the record in cause number 322758. The case is styled State of Texas versus Trish Jennings. Ms. Jennings, I have before me a document that is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without an Attorney. Do you recognize this document?
Yes.
And are these your initials and signature on this document? You have to speak up.
Yes,
She's
sir.
taking a record.
Yes, sir.
Prior to signing and initiating this document, did you read this document?
Yes.
And did you understand what you read?
That was the first time I came here, right?
Well, yes, but I mean, Did-
About the court appointed,
right. Did you understand what you read in this document?
what I just applied for?
Yes. And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now, Ms. Jennings, I have before me a document that is titled Affidavit of Indigency. And do you see this document?
Yes, sir.
And did you fill out this document?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in this document true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Ms. Jennings, based on your, the information that you filled out in this document, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And your attorney that will be appointed to represent you, his name is Christopher Bynum.
Christopher, I'm sorry.
Bynum, yeah,
Bynum?
yeah, you'll be given the information. His name is Christopher Bynum.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see, sure. Stand up here on the X and right here in front of the court clerk.
Okay.
All right, you raise your right hand. On this 21st day of May 2021, I have been advised of my right to representation by counsel in connection with the charge pending against me. I certify that I am without means to employ counsel of my own choosing, and I hereby request the court to appoint counsel for me. Okay. But is she gonna get a reset or?
Yeah, she's gonna get a reset. Just have a seat. Here, hold on, just stand on the X and in front of it, right over here in front of the court coordinator.
Information correct?
Julie, Mr. Lawrence just sent you, the case he just filled out.
I'm filling it out now, Judge.
All right, thank you. no, let me tell it. Let me do,